হজটাকে অন করে নে। Good morning, all of you. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam. Today we'll discuss different types of topology. Okay. তোমরা যদি একটু মাইন্ডটাকে রিভিউ করো, হোপফুলি মনে পড়বে তোমাদের এই টপোলজিটা তোমরা কোথায় পড়েছো। You guys have studied already in grade 8. Today we'll know a little bit more about it. Okay. See here, as you can see the images, the main topologies that I have kept over here, though I did not write the name for this, but one by one I will discuss. Hopefully you can understand. First we should know what is topology. Topology is the connection of network, the arrangement of computers in a network. Topology is the arrangement of computers in a network. It's physical arrangement. Okay, where there will be control, and it could be anywhere. Like it could be in LAN. It could be mainly it is in case of LAN. The one that you maybe have seen in the school in the computer lab. See, in case of this, when we build up a network based on the situation, based on the condition, it could be financial condition or the security or the how fast we would like to communicate with each other, or whether we want the 24 hours connection to be established without any interruption. Based on this point of view, we think about topology. Here in the first diagram, as you can see here, this is a bus topology. The another name of this one is line topology. In case of line or bus topology, first we will have to understand when we will build up this type of topology. See, in a network, let's say we would like to build up a network where the number of computers will be 3, 4, 5, 6, maximum 10, not more than that. Assume that you have, or in a situation you find that there are 4, 5 computers or 6 computers, and you should build up a network. You got a responsibility to build up a network, and you do not have much money. You have a very small amount in your hand. You got it. So in that case, better we should go for bus topology. Over here, the requirements that the main requirements is a cable and connector. Okay. Now here in the image you can see something written tap. That tap is a T connector. Okay. it's not used anymore. Like, I will not say that not used anymore, the people are still using it, but as the expenses of the prices of the devices become very less now, so we are discouraged to use that type of topology anymore. But still, if you want to establish, what you will have to purchase? You will have to purchase a cable, okay, then T connector, that's it, to build up a network. Now, the main cable, there will be one single main cable which will be called as backbone cable. The main cable, which will be called as backbone cable, we must have to remember that in both the end there should be an end point, okay? We just cannot keep simply blank. Now, middle of the portion, like any portion, if you want to connect a computer, we'll have to cut it and we'll have to put a T connector over there. Okay, let me show you an image of T connector. Hopefully we can see that. I'm trying to get a T connector. See, this is a T connector. Can you guys, hopefully you guys can, okay, let me make a copy of this. Can you guys see this? It's a T connector, okay. So over here, what happens is, you know, like these two ends will be with the backbone cable, and from this end, a small cable will come out from here and it will go to the computer. This is how we can build up a network of which type of bus topology. This tab is a T connector. So these are two ends over here. One end is connected with the computer. We must have to remember one thing, that there will be one single main cable, okay, which is called backbone cable, and from here computers are connected. We can connect 5-6 computers, it will work fine. But if it is more than that, if it is more than 10, it will not work anymore. Okay, are you guys understanding? Yeah, I still did not finish, Anindita. Is it slow or not? I will tell you. Here, why it's not more than 5-6 computers, in between 10 computers is, see, the problem with this, the main advantage is very simple, very less expensive. But the problem with this one is, I'm assuming this is the first computer, okay, in the beginning. From the first, I would like to send the data to the third one, okay. Now in this case, what happens, you know, from this computer when data is being sent, the whole channel will be busy. So it will go to each and every computer and will try to find out, is this the second one? Is this the computer you have sent? No. It will go to third one. Is this the computer you have sent? Though it is yes, but still it will go to the next one as well. And the one which you are looking for, the data will be received by that. So what happens in this case, as the data is going to each and every computer to find out whether that is the desired computer or not, it is slow. The network will work slow. And one more big problem is, once the one computer is sending data to the backbone cable, the whole channel will be busy. If another computer wants to share the data at the same time, it will be into the queue. When the first one will be finished, then the second data from the second one will go to the queue. So that's a big problem. So it's slow, very slow. But the advantage is it's very cheap and best for 2, 3, 4 computers. Okay. There is another problem with this. If by chance the backbone cable is cut off in any position, anywhere, not in the first computer, not in the second, not in the middle, anywhere, If it is cut off, the whole network will be down. It will not work anymore. That's the biggest, one of the biggest disadvantages of this. So two disadvantages: one is it is slow, and second one is if any of the portion is cut off, it will not work anymore. Over here in the next image, hopefully you guys have understood. In the next image, this is also a bus topology or line topology, as you can see, but this is connected with a hub. Okay, so in between there are two portions here. In between, in the first portion there is a backbone cable, in the second one there is a backbone cable, but those two again connected with hub. This is usually like we can establish for a small network, and this is a smart, you can say this is smart bus topology or smart line topology. Two network connected, two of same topology connected with a hub. Okay, now though they have written server, usually in case of bus or line topology there will be no server. All the it will be a peer-to-peer network. That means all the computer will be of same power. That I told you in the last class, I think, peer-to-peer network. So in case of line or bus topology, the type of network will be peer-to-peer network. Okay, all computer will be of same strength. Understood? If you guys have understood, then I will go to the next one. Anindita, is it clear? Rehana, Sultana, Jareen. Jareen, is it clear? Or is there any question? I am waiting for the response. Are you guys listening to me? Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Anita, for the response. I'll go to the next one now. Oh, one more thing, let me tell you, this is not widely used anymore, okay, because this hub or the switches is very cheap now. Next one is ring topology. As you can see the image, now I kept it just in a parallel way so that I can compare. Ring topology works just like bus topology, okay. Ring topology works just the way bus topology works. But here there is a basic difference. And the difference is, in the first image, as you can see, in case of bus topology or line topology, there is two end, cable end, okay. But here, in case of ring topology, there is no end. Both the end again is connected with a connector. Both the end is again connected with a connector. And one more thing is, like here, in case of bus topology, when data flows, let's see that there are from the second or third computer, the third computer wants to send data to the first one, okay. So the data will flow in both the side. In case of bus topology, it will try to find out the goal. But here in case of ring topology, as you can see that there is, can you see the arrow, all of you? Hopefully you can see the arrow. So data flows in that way from this computer, first computer, so it will flow like this in a circle. Again, the same way like bus topology, it will go to each and every computer to find the desired one. So this is also slow. Okay, but the basic difference between bus topology and ring topology is, bus topology is having an end of the cable, two end, but in case of ring topology, there is no end. it looks like a ring and data flows in a ring. Like if you think about a clock, how it moves, the same way the data flows. And in this case, there is no central device is needed. Like smart, I told about smart line or bus topology, there is a hub, but here in case of ring topology, it is not needed. The computers are connected with a single cable, with a backbone cable, and data flows into that ring. This is also slow, and we cannot connect more than 10 computers in this case. Did you guys understand? And one more thing, each computer in the network will have same access power, same strength. That means this is again peer-to-peer network. Peer-to-peer network. Okay. Now, we'll go to the star topology. We'll see over here the star topology. When you are in grade 8, the topology, the diagram that you have seen, the star topology, here the diagram that I have kept over here is a little different. Even in your book, as I can see, the star topology, the diagram is same like you have seen in grade 8 books. To make you guys understand, to give you a little different flavor, I have given this image. Star topology doesn't mean there will be 5-6 computers or 8-9 computers and the computers will be connected in a star pattern. It is not actually like that. Okay, the one that you have seen in our computer lab, that is also star topology, but the computers are not in a position of like a star. Okay, see, in case of this, the main motto of this star topology, there will be a device, a connector. The connector I talked about, hub, switch, repeater, router, like this. But usually in this case we use switch because we'll have many ports. As you can see over here, this is a switch, a router, or a hub. Mostly it is a switch. See, there are so many computers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not only 8, there could have the port. Usually the port that we find into the market is 5-port switch, 8 port. After 5, it's 8. 8 port. There is no 9, 10, 11, 12 like that. After 8, there is 16 port, 32 port, 64 port switches are there. So with one single switch, if it is a 32 port switch, we can connect 32 computers over there. Okay, but if we have, let's say, we have around 60 computers or 50 computers, and we would like to build up a network with star topology, we will not purchase a single switch with 64 port if the computers are in a long distance, maybe up to 20, 30, 40 meters. In this case, we will go for 2 switches. Okay, instead of purchase one switch, because if we connect all of them in single switch, the pressure will be more. So we will choose 2 switch. Here in this case, what happens, you know, like there is a central one, the switches is centrally somewhere, and from there each computer with separate cable. So there is no backbone cable here. Again I am repeating, in case of star topology, there will be no backbone cable. Each computer will be connected with separate cable. Now, is there any advantages of it or not? See, if it is connected with a switch, then let's say there are 20 computers in a network, and from one computer data is being sent to another one. So the data will from the sender computer will come to the switch first, and the switch is intelligent, very intelligent. It will be having addresses of all the computers, the location. So what it will do is it will directly send that data to the desired or the particular computer, the receiver computer. So here data transmission is very fast compared to other two topology. The data transfer, that means the bandwidth is higher. Okay, the data will go faster than any other type. And if let's say any of the computer is not working and the cable is cut off, so only that computer will be out of network, remaining all computers will be activated. It will be in active mode, and the data can send and receive from each computer, any other computer. That's the biggest advantages of it. So two advantages is fast, and if one computer or two computers is not working, doesn't matter, other computers will work in the network. The network will be active. But the biggest disadvantages of this one is, as all the computers are connected with the device centrally. Okay, so if that is not working, then gone. Then there is a big problem. Did you guys understand? Hopefully you guys have understood. See, if my switch is not functioning, in that case what will happen? Puro network down হয়ে যাবে. Okay, but there is an advantage of it. Thinking this point of view, like if the switch is not working, যদি এরকম সিচুয়েশন হয় যে সুইচটা ওয়ার্ক করছে না, পুরো নেটওয়ার্ক ডাউন হয়ে গেছে, এক্ষেত্রে নেটওয়ার্ক ডাউন হয়ে গেলেও there is no issue, there is no big problem will not arise, because we can easily understand. Let's say you have only one switch in the network. তো আমাদের কি করতে হবে? পুরো নেটওয়ার্ক মেইনটেনেন্সের জন্য will not have to work very hard. Rather, if we replace the switch, the job is done. একটা নতুন সুইচ নিয়ে এসে এটা যদি কানেক্ট করে দিই, কাজ আমাদের হয়ে যাবে. Not necessarily you will have to do the same thing always. Like computer ল্যাবের আমার যে সুইচটা লাগানো আছে, that we have purchased before 10 years, more than 10 years back, but still it is working, there is no problem at all. কিন্তু অনেক সময় হয় কি, দেখা গেল নেটওয়ার্ক ডাউন হয়ে যাচ্ছে, আমরা কিন্তু কখনোই কি করিনি, সুইচটাকে চেঞ্জ করিনি. রাদার হোয়াট উই ডু ইজ, মাঝে মধ্যে সুইচটাকে একটু অফ রেখে রিস্টার্ট অফ করি, হয়তো 1 মিনিট অফ রেখে রিস্টার্ট দিয়ে দিই, তাহলে কি হয়ে যায়, এটা আবার ওয়ার্ক করা শুরু করে. বাট যদি সেটা না করে, ইন দ্যাট কেস যদি আমরা সেই সুইচটাকে চেঞ্জ করে দিই, দেন দেয়ার উইল বি নো প্রবলেম, এগেন নেটওয়ার্কটা কি হয়ে যাবে, অফ হয়ে যাবে, অটোমেটিক্যালি অল দ্য কম্পিউটার্স উইল বি কানেক্টেড দেন. Hope this one is clear. Star topology, and this one is very widely used. এখন তোমার এক্সামে যেটা আসে, যেটা স্টেম যেভাবে দেওয়া থাকে, সেখানে কিন্তু নর্মালি তোমাকে কোশ্চেন করে না, হোয়াট ইজ স্টার টপোলজি, রাইট ডাউন দ্য অ্যাডভান্টেজেস এন্ড ডিসঅ্যাডভান্টেজেস অফ ইট, অর কম্পেয়ার স্টার টপোলজি উইথ রিং টপোলজি. এই ধরনের কোশ্চেন কিন্তু তোমাদের থাকবে না. এই ধরনের থাকতে ছিল হয়তো গ্রেড 8-এ. রাদার তোমাদের ক্ষেত্রে একটা সিচুয়েশন বলে দেওয়া হবে, অ্যান্ড বেসড অন দ্যাট ইউ গাইজ উইল হ্যাভ টু আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড যে কোন ধরনের টপোলজি ওখানে ইমপ্লিমেন্ট হবে, বেশ তার উপরে তোমার অ্যাডভান্টেজ ডিসঅ্যাডভান্টেজ যা কোশ্চেন আসে তার আনসারটা দিতে হবে. যদি এরকম সিচুয়েশন বলে দেওয়া হয়, এর জায়গায় লাইক ইন অফিস there are 5 or 10 computers, 5 to 10 maximum number of computers, they are not very much bothered about their data security. They do not want any central control. Which topology will be the best one for them? Analyze. এখন তুমি যদি এখানে স্টার টপোলজির কথা লিখো, স্টার টপোলজি ফাইন, এস্টাবলিশ তো করা যাবে, কিন্তু এই যে এতগুলো কথা বলে দিল যে তাদের সিকিউরিটির দরকার নাই, সেন্ট্রাল কন্ট্রোলের দরকার নাই, ওকে, তাদের টাকা পয়সা কম আছে, হোয়াট ডাজ ইট মিন? বিকজ দে ডোন্ট ওয়ান্ট টু গো ফর স্টার টপোলজি, দে উড রাদার দে প্রেফার লাইন অর বাস টপোলজি. তাদের কাজ চললেই হয়েছে, যেটা সিকিউরিটির দরকার নাই, সেন্ট্রাল কন্ট্রোলের দরকার নাই, কম ইনভেস্টমেন্টে করবে, ইজিলি করে ফেলবে, যেটা একটু স্লো হলেও দেয়ার ইজ নো ইস্যু, সো দে উইল গো ফর বাস টপোলজি. ওকে, কিন্তু যদি সিচুয়েশন এরকম থাকে, একটা স্কুল, কলেজ বা ইউনিভার্সিটি বা একটা অফিস যেখানে ডেটা ট্রান্সমিশন রেট তারা ফাস্টার চাচ্ছে, হাই ব্যান্ডউইথ চাচ্ছে, মেনটেন্যান্সও খুব ডিফিকাল্টিতে যাচ্ছে না, বাট দে আর নট মাচ বদার অ্যাবাউট দ্য মানি, কিছু ইনভেস্ট করতে যাচ্ছে, ইন দ্যাট কেস definitely will have to go for star topology. So you guys must have to understand this thing. Next one is tree topology. Tree topology over here is, as you can see the image over here towards left, hopefully you guys can see, as একটু হালকা orange বা pink color যে কম্পিউটার গুলো লাগানো আছে, this concept is called tree topology. This one. Okay. Now before I start with tree topology, I have a simple question that came in my mind. কাকে জিজ্ঞাসা করব? জেরিন, কোশ্চেনটা তোমার জন্য, বা অনিন্দ্য বিশ্বাস, বা যে কেউ হতে পারে, বা করোনার জন্য হতে পারে, করোনা কাতার. Let's say I would like to move this image from here to any particular place, on top of this, on over here, anywhere. আমি ইমেজটা টানলেও কি হচ্ছে না, যাচ্ছে না, উল্টো পাল্টা জায়গায় চলে আসছে. I would like to take it here, it's not going. How can I move it? This is not related to network. The question is not related to network. Simply came in my mind. কোন একজন আনসার করতে পারো? Though we don't have much time, মাত্র 5-6 মিনিট বাকি আছে, এর মধ্যে শেষ করতে হবে আমাদের. Any one of you? Okay, I'll show you guys. This is simple MS Word. To move it anywhere, first what you guys do is you double click on it. Okay? Once you double click, can you see this wrap text? Hopefully you guys can see wrap text. We'll click over here. Now behind the text. Now any image, see, আমি এর আগে যেখানে নিয়ে গেছিলাম ওটা আসলে সেখানে চলে এসেছে. ওকে, কোনটা মুভ করাবো? কোথায় গেল ইমেজটা? ব্যাক এন্ডে চলে গেছে মনে হচ্ছে. Wait. See. সব উল্টো পাল্টা হয়ে গেল. See, the images we can move to anywhere now, any place. Okay, any place we can take. Like let's say this one, it was not moving before, behind the text. Now any place, anywhere we can take. Anyway, next one we have running back to the place. Okay, now return again. See, this is tree topology. Okay, in case of tree topology, what happens is, as you can see in the top, there is a computer, and from there 2 more computers connected, from there 2 more computers connected, or 3 computers connected, like that. In reality, the image is not like this. This is to make you guys understand. Okay, this is to make you guys understand how it looks, but in reality what happens is, from one computer 2 computers cannot be connected in this way, and from one computer 3 computers cannot be connected in this way. Rather, over here on top there will be a connector. Okay, maybe with the connector there is one computer connected, but definitely with the first computer is connected, it is again connected with a connector, and from that connector two computers is connected. So over in this location in the child one, definitely there will be another device, the connector, and from the connector maybe in the left side there are two computers and right side there are three computers connected. So this is how it goes on. And what I am telling is all of them are not computer, rather there will be connector, and from the connector there will be computers connected. As it looks like tree, that's why the name is tree topology. Here in this case what happens is the first one, the computer that is connected on the top, that is called parent computer, and from that parent computer in both sides there are two, so two child computer. Again from the left side, as you can see, two computers which is connected with the child computer, so this child became parent for the next step, and this is how it goes. Okay, so in this case the computers are connected, and over here there is one advantage. If let's say left side the first child is not working, the cable is disconnected, there will be no problem. Towards the right all of the computers will be connected. If at the end, if at the tail end the computers is disconnected, there will be no problem. Other computers will be connected with each other, and we can send or receive data among us. Okay, this is how it works. But in reality, practically, we still don't prefer this one, because as we see, this is best for us. And the last one that we have is, as the time goes on, I'll finish it. The last one is mesh topology. In case of mesh topology, see, it's very expensive because there will be many connectors. All the connectors again will be connected with each other, and from the connector the computers will be connected. So when we will not bother about the money, the establishment cost, when we will not bother about the maintenance, let's say we will have to maintain that, there will be separate people will be needed, so we are not bothered about the money. In that case we will go for it, and only reason we will go for this one is this is secured, and the flow of data will never be down. If you think about a bank, for them each and every moment is very, very important. So if they have a network failure, then there will be a big issue. So what they do, they goes for this mesh topology. They want their network to be up always. Okay, its disadvantage is expensive, maintenance is difficult, but the advantage is the line is always up, because if one switch is not working, one connector is not working, the others will be connected in different path. And in this case, when from one network or one computer you would like to send it to the other computers, what happens is it finds the smallest route to reach that particular destination. So here the communication is very fast and no break of network, always it is up. Hopefully all of you have understood, you have got the next class. So I am making an end with this and end of this chapter. If possible, if I get the next class, if it's possible, I will try to discuss the creative question, the expected creative question from here. Okay, thank you very much.